Seconds Out, sponsored by Gencor, science-backed wellness and skincare. Click the link below.
Our first two fighters competing tomorrow in a scheduled 6-round super welterweight contest. First, to the scale, from Redcar, Yorkshire, England. His professional record, 12 wins, 4 defeats, 3 wins come by way of knockout. He is a former Northern Area champion, Tom One Bomb Hill.
Tom. 148.4.
148.4 for Tom One Bomb Hill. And now we welcome to the scale from Sidcup, Kent, England. Undefeated, 13 wins, 8 of his 13 wins come by way of knockout. Let's welcome the undefeated former Commonwealth silver champion, Elliot Will.
149.3.
149.3 for the undefeated Elliot Will. And now let's have both fighters face off for the final time. Again, these two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 6-round super welterweight contest.
Face front, boys. Elliot, face front. Elliot.
Our next two fighters competing tomorrow in a scheduled 4-round lightweight contest. First, to the scale, coming to us from El Fuerte, Sinaloa, Mexico. He brings a professional record consisting of 3 wins, 7 defeats, 1 draw. All 3 wins come by way of knockout. Here is Hector Lozano.
$131.2.
131.2 for Hector Lozano. Now we welcome to the scale from Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Undefeated with 2 wins. 1 of his 2 wins comes by way of knockout. Here is Sultan El Nino Al Mohammed.
$130.15.
130.15 for the undefeated fighter from Saudi Arabia, Sultan El Nino Al Mohammed. And now we have the fighters face off for the final time. Again, these two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 4-round lightweight contest.
Face front, boys. Face the front. Sultan, face the front.
Our next two fighters competing tomorrow in a scheduled 8-round super middleweight contest. First to the scale, from Hereford, England. His professional record, 13 wins, 2 defeats. 4 of his 13 wins come by way of knockout. He is a former Midlands area champion, Liam O'Hare.
.2.
162.2 for Liam O'Hare. And now we welcome to the scale from Wokingham, Berkshire, England. He had a stellar amateur career and now as a professional, undefeated. With 16 wins, he does have 1 defeat, 10 wins by knockout. Here is the former British Commonwealth and WBC International Champion, Felix Cash.
.15.
162.15 for Felix Cash. Now we have the fighters face off for the final time. Again, these two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 8-round super middleweight contest.
Face front, boys. Felix, face front.
Sock and Hoover on this next, right? Our next two fighters competing tomorrow in a scheduled 6-round light heavyweight contest. First to the scale, coming to us from Erding, Bavaria, Germany. Undefeated, 28 wins, 17 of his 28 wins come by way of knockout. Here is the highly ranked former WBA European and former IBF European champion, Simon the Matador Zockenhuber.
We are super middleweight, not light heavyweight.
No, light heavyweight because of the weights.
Really?
169.6.
169.6 for the undefeated Simon the Matador Zockenhuber. Now we welcome to the scale a native of Poland, now fighting out of Taunton, Somerset, England. Undefeated, 17 wins, 7 of his 17 wins come by way of knockout. Here is the former Southern Area champion and former WBC International Silver champion, Paweł, the Polish King August.
170.7.
170.7 for the undefeated Pavel, the Polish King August. And now we have the fighters face off for the final time. These two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 6-round light heavyweight contest.
Face front, boys. Face front. Face front.
We got Blanc and Talon next, right? Our next two fighters competing tomorrow in a scheduled 6-round super flyweight contest. First, to the scale. Coming to us from Concordia, Entre Rios, Argentina. He had an outstanding amateur career, becoming a 2016 Olympian representing Argentina, and now as a professional. 8 wins, 4 defeats. 3 of his 8 wins come by way of knockout. Here is Leandro Jose Musculito Blanc.
$113.7.
113.7 for Leandro Jose Musculito Blanc. And now we welcome to the scale from Liverpool, England, fighting out of Gallagher's gym. He had a stellar amateur career, becoming a 4-time national champion, now undefeated as a professional, 12 wins, 2 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Mikey the Omen Talon. $113.12 for the undefeated Mikey the Omen Talon. And now we have the fighters face off for the final time. These two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 6-round super flyweight contest.
Post-sky warrior. Right? Yes.
Our next two fighters competing tomorrow in a scheduled 8-round welterweight contest. First to the scale, coming to us from Sao Paulo, Brazil. His professional record, 12 wins, 5 defeats. 5 of his 12 wins come by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Eduardo Para Costa.
Shoot off.
.13.
140.13 for Eduardo Bada. And now we welcome to the scale from Houston, Texas, now fighting out of Baytown, Texas, USA. He brings an undefeated record with 21 wins. 16 of his 21 wins come by way of knockout. Here is Barihan Guram.
And 41.14.
141.14 for the undefeated Barihan Guram. And now let's have the fighters face off for the final time. These two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 8-round welterweight contest.
Yeah.
145.
Our next two fighters competing tomorrow in a scheduled 10-round heavyweight contest, and it will be live worldwide on Netflix. Let's first welcome to the scale, coming to us from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. His professional record, 12 wins, just 1 defeat. 7 of his 12 wins come by way of knockout. Here is the former Australian champion and former WBO global champion, Justice Hooney.
.14.
246.14 for Justice Hooney. And now we welcome to the scale. From Burton-on-Trent, Staffordshire, England, he had a stellar amateur career, proudly representing Great Britain at the 2020 Olympics, earning a bronze medal. Now, with a professional record of 9 wins, 2 defeats, 1 draw, 7 of his 9 wins come by way of knockout. Here is Fraser Big Freeze Clark.
.59.12.
259.12 for Fraser Big Freeze Clark. And now we have the fighters face off for the final time Once again, these two competing tomorrow in a scheduled 10-round heavyweight contest live worldwide on Netflix. for the British Heavyweight Championship. We will first welcome the challenger from Walworth, London, England. His professional record, 19 wins, just 1 defeat. 15 of his 19 wins come by way of knockout. Let's welcome the former British and Commonwealth silver champion and former world title challenger, Richard the Midnight Train Riakporhe.
234.12.
234.12 for Richard the Midnight Train Riakporhe. And now we welcome to the scale the defending champion from Tottenham, London, England. His professional record, 9 wins, 2 defeats. 5 of his 9 wins come by way of knockout. Tomorrow, in his first title defense, here is the reigning and defending British heavyweight champion, Jamie TKV. $262.7 for the defending champion, Jamie TKV. And now we have the fighters face off for the final time. Once again, these two competing live worldwide on Netflix and a scheduled 12-round contest for the British Heavyweight Championship.